Hi, it's Jez from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got a little Sunday haul for you, and I got two things a little bit different. So I got this little bundle off an Etsy seller. I had just been and bought an antique book, well, a couple of antique books whilst I was away. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just buy antique book covers, you know, because, you know, people often receive antique books that are falling apart, and I just want the covers because I really like journals with covers on. And so I had a little search and I found this little seller. Well, I don't know if they're little, but I found a seller on Etsy, and I bought them. Now, I didn't realise that they weren't going to be in pairs. I probably should have read the description a bit better, but I'm still very, very happy. And I kind of thought that it doesn't matter that they're not the same size. So I love these sort of covers. You know, they look old, they feel old. Some of them have got the nice insides, and I thought, oh, I could marry them up a little bit and bind them together, and it doesn't matter that they're not, the front and the back aren't the same size. I thought that would be, you know, quite nice and quirky. So I sort of kind of went through thinking how I could bind them together. Now these have got very similar sort of effect on the outside, so, and that's got stunningly beautiful inside, as has that. So again, I thought I could maybe pair those up together and make a miss-sized journal there. Or there was this one that was a little bit nearer that size, so that could go with that one, and I could just maybe put a little bit of something to extend that on the inside to make it fit. So those were just thoughts. Those two are kind of the same size, but that one actually is a little bit it's got a good book plate, but I wasn't sure. This one I wasn't sure about either. This one's quite nice, that could be used for something. And then I've bundled these up a little bit in threes, and I thought I could make, so years ago, and I've watched them recently, Tracy Fox made a sort of a folio, and she used three separate book covers. And so she had a big one, it was much bigger than this, and then another one of a similar size that hinged out, and then a little one that went round the whole thing. So I thought I could do something like that with these, and I'd been looking out for different book covers that I could do that with. So that was my thoughts on that. And there was two book covers that are intact, so I was delighted with that. So I can repurpose that. I'll probably take the spine off and use the spine somewhere within the journal, but how lovely is that to use as a journal cover and add a spine to it. So I was very happy to, I thought they were all going to be pairs, but I did get two pairs, and this one's massive, absolutely massive, and we've got a nice little portrait there. But I could use this, as I say, on that sort of idea of what Tracy Fox did, is that I could, you know, make up two journals in the same format that she did, and then just have some littler ones coming over the other side. Just thoughts running through my head of how I could maybe use them. But yeah, and bundled in with it was some of these beautiful marbled bookend pages, fly sheets, and then a few of the plain pages, which I always love. I always rip these out of books and put them, and that one's got writing on it, which is like a double bonus. And this one is the front of a book there. Has he got a year on it? No, 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 but it's pretty. I like it. Some more. And that one's The Life and Works of Charlotte Bronte and Her Sisters, the Haworth edition. So I do plan on doing a Bronte novel, so that's fabulous to have that to go with it. So that was that buy, something unusual. And then I got this, which again, falling apart and all broken. So let me bring it in. There we go. So it is totally falling apart. We have no spine, and it has been mended probably multiple times with thick brown paper. But what this is, there would have been a clasp here to hold this in place, but this is a Victorian photo album. Now I think I will have to use some water to soak this off, because if I pull it, it's going to pull off tops of the leather underneath, because this is just a little bit of leather on top of this card underneath, so I need to be a little bit careful. But then I could potentially use this for something, not quite sure what. But inside we have these wonderful Victorian album pages. Let me get you in shot. And they've been labelled with a post-it as well. So that's Mother and Dad. How gorgeous is that picture? Now I remember thinking, how on earth do I get them out? And I realised it's on the other side. They're very hard to get out, some of these pictures, but I have tried. So let's move this in a little bit more. Let's put that there. Yeah, that there will hold it in place. There we go. So I was kind of lulled into this false sense of, oh, this is going to be beautiful, and then the rest are all plain. So here we've got Mother and Father again, or Dad. So it's Mother and Dad. But so it is hard to get them out without breaking what's behind. But I do want them out. So because the thing with me in cabinet cards is that I love the backs of them. So let's gently pull one out. There we go. Now they're coming. But some cabinet cards have nothing written on the back. But what it's got there, so somebody's written 1904, Mother 21 years old, Dad 23, 5. They seem to be changing their minds about how old they are. But it's nice that we've got a year of 1904. And here we've got and again nothing on the back of that one, but they're beautiful. These are in really good condition, these ones. Some of the others throughout the album aren't. Now I recently went into an antique shop and paid £1 each for some cabinet cards, and ones these size I've seen on sale for £3. Never bought them at that price, but I have seen them for that price. But I paid collectively, you know, less than that on this. But again, lovely. I can see that has been ripped there. We can see it's from the same one, so I can assume there's nothing on the back of that one. So these ones are a little bit more faded, but this one's older. So we've got Grandad in 1896, Edward Rose, and he died possibly 1897, they're saying there. But this one, I didn't get this one out because it's split at the top. No, it isn't just. They're just so hard to get out once they're in. Right, he's bust. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'd use these for much. Yes, he's beautiful. He's beautiful on the back. And that's what I like. I like to see these stunning backs. He don't want to come out. That's because he's caught there, Jez. That's your problem. He's caught there. There we go. So it's quite a damaged photo. That's quite faded. So you can obtain copies by sending that number to the photographic studio here. So they had a chain. They had some in Southampton, Cheltenham, Bournemouth, Southsea, and Wolverhampton. That's a beautiful back. I'll have to go looking these up. So there we go. That's that one. I pulled these out. So they're lovely. Just love them. That one's got beautifulness on the back. Got a little bit of gubbins going on here. That it's been slightly damaged. But how gorgeous are they? And that's a beautiful sheet there. So I say lots of information about different people. These were in. This is me. This is me pulling them out just to see them. That's extremely well preserved there. So lovely. And here we've got Cadbury Girl. Right. Friend, Mum. So that's Mum's friend, Cadbury Girl. Don't know why she was called Cadbury Girl, but look at her outfit. She's gorgeous. You can't see this glare. She's stunning. And then we've got George Wood, Auntie Harriet's fiance. And then we've got some littler ones here. But as you see, some of them are a bit scratched. That's a bit scratched there. This one's well old. So this is half a postcard. So that's not quite so old. So then he's pointing at the camera, telling her, look there, look. She's grand. Very grand. So some of them, unfortunately, have got quite a bit of damage to them, but yeah, I still like them. And I love the fact that we've got died young. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that one's coming out. Can we have a little look at this one? Bourneville Lane. Oh, so a lot of them are Birmingham, and it said they're Cadbury Girl. So that's where the Cadbury factory is. Like it, like it. Are you gonna? No, you're not gonna come out. Here we've got Auntie Sarah and Leslie. So nice, so pretty. Oh, Foreman, Cadbury's, Philippe's husband. Oh, it's not Philip, it's Philpy. So that man and wife there, mother's friend. Uncle Lester. I'm just in love. Just in love with all of these. They're lovely. Now, I've seen her before in the album. These cards look a bit different. Can we pull it out? It's already broke. They really were designed to go in and stay in, weren't they? Semi-oak. Right, so got a little bit of brokenness there, but that's not as fancy mounting as some of them. It's been hand cut really badly. And that will be a very old bit of paper, no doubt. So this is all, it's all antique, because you can see by the dates there. So yeah, to decide what I'm going to do with how I'm going to use these. And I say you can see there where the damage is probably with them being rubbed together. So this was probably stored flat like this, which you shouldn't really do. You should store them up, because the weight of them, as you can see, can cause damage. And if they've been rubbed together, that's where you're getting some damage there. You look very dapper, mister. Oh, look at that. Another Cadbury girl. I wonder if it was a bit of a competition or something. I'll have to look it up. I've been to Cadbury World quite a number of times. Oh, you look lovely. Yeah. Unfortunate moustache. Now, you're very modern in comparison to the rest of them, I'd say. Oh, what have we got written on here? To Edna, with love, from Irene Bray, is it? Age 3 years. Oh, bless her. Victoria Hall. Something near Bath in Somerset. Oh, maybe she is a bit old. Oh, cutie. Cute, cute. Oh, they're nice. So we've got Mother, Sarah's friend, Sarah Mumslow, and Fanny. Is that Fanny Mumslow? So presumably sisters and a mate and their mum. Another Cadbury girl there. Oh, I need to look up what Cadbury girl is. Noel Hall. Oh, lost an eye, mate. What a shame. Sarah and Bill Jones on their wedding day. And all right, now I took this apart. Okay, so this was in there. Obviously, very modern photo of Mother, 17 years old in 1900. So that was obviously a wedding day. She looks, I'd say she looked older than 17, but anyway. But that's the original underneath. So this has obviously been restored from this very damaged thing there, and it's been restored into that. So that's quite cool. So I think these, don't know if these were loose or I'd pulled them out, but there. So there, that one, 1833, and he died in 1931. And look at these bonny my children. So Bernard and Harold Gilbert. So there we got a little boy in a frock, because they're used to. So born in 1904 and 1908. Very cool. And then, yeah, there was all this gubbins with it. That was a bit of the spine. Just nice, interesting old pictures. So I liked all of this. So this is where you would sort of envelopes that you would have had photos in, some more information there about different photos. Oh, some of these might have been in these envelopes. So yeah, just lots of photography envelopes, some of them a bit modern, so of no real interest. Yeah, so I think, yeah, so that would have had that picture wrapped in it, the one of the two children. I just took them apart when I looked at them. Some old receipts, and that's the inside of that cover. So yeah, I was delighted to get this, delighted. So I'll probably just take everything out of the album and sort them out, and I may put some of those in bundles, and or I'll just use them all. So that was my little bit of a different purchase from what I usually buy. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all of those. I am now gonna, I'm thinking I might do a video on me sorting out all my original ephemera, so that I actually know what I've got, what I can use, and what I can spare. Yeah, so I might bring you along for the ride for that. I will need to clear my desk because I think I need a bigger room to do it in. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. See you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of Sunday. Bye for now.